That's the International Film Festival of India event. In fact, the latest update coming in that a complaint has been filed against the Israeli filmmaker for his remarks on Kashmir files. The complaint that's been filed by advocate Vineet Jindal to the Goa DGP. So that's the update coming in. We'll go across to Alisha as well from the Mumbai newsroom to take us through those key excerpts from this complaint that has been filed against the Israeli filmmaker. So the Israeli filmmaker there facing a lot of backlash over those remarks in which he called the Kashmir Files movie vulgar and even went on to say that it is a propaganda movie, to which a lot of reactions as well also have been coming in since early morning. In fact, some of those key excerpts from that complaint that has been filed by Vineet Jindal, where he says that the statement given by the Israeli filmmaker is totally manipulated and with ill intention towards the Hindu community in the garb of targeting movie Kashmir Files, which is more clear when one of the jury members at the event through his Twitter account said that it is completely in a personal capacity and nothing to do with the esteemed jury board. So the statement that has been made by the Israeli filmmaker, which has landed himself in quite a difficult spot as reactions have been pouring in from across the board. First up, let's listen in to those remarks that were made by the jury head.
And defaults and evoked vivid discussions. We were, all of us, disturbed and shocked by the 15th film, by the movie Kashmir Files, that felt to us like a propaganda, vulgar movie, inappropriate for an artistic competitive section of such a prestigious film festival. I feel totally comfortable to share openly these feelings here with you on stage, since the spirit that we felt in the festival can surely accept also a critical discussion, which is essential for art and for life. Thanks a lot.
And some of those key excerpts from this complaint that has been filed by advocate Vineet Jindal, in which he stated, and I quote, by calling a movie based on true story of a Hindu genocide by Islamic terrorists that happened in Kashmir as propaganda and vulgar, he's abusing the sacrifice of Hindus in Kashmir and even targeting the Hindu community by using derogatory words, vulgar and propaganda upon Hindu killings just to incite hatred in our country. And rightly so, as mentioned in this complaint copy that we've accessed of advocate Vineet Jindal. Before we go across to Alisha to take us through the details of this complaint that has been filed by advocate Vineet Jindal, let's listen in to what Anupam Kher had to say as he condemned those remarks by the Israeli filmmaker.
कश्मीर फाइल्स के बारे में उन शख्स को मैं कहूँगा कि भगवान उनको सद्बुद्धि दे, गणपति जी उनको सद्बुद्धि दे, थोड़ी अकल दे, और इतना ही कहना चाहूँगा, बिकॉज मंदिर के बाहर इस तरह की बात करना कोई फिलहाल बिल्कुल ठीक नहीं है।
सर फिर भी आपका ओपिनियन क्या रहेगा?
विल गिव द प्रॉपर रिप्लाई टू इट। अगर हॉलोकास्ट सही है तो कश्मीरी पंडितों का एक्सोडस भी सही है। ये एक प्री प्लान मुझे लगता है, मैं जितना ज़्यादा जानता नहीं, ऐसा प्री प्लान लगता है कि प्लानिंग किया गया है, बिकॉज उसके बाद इमीडिएटली टूल किट गैंग जो है वो सक्रिय हो गया, और मुझे एक्सपेक्ट नहीं कर रहा था आप लोग यहाँ होंगे, बिकॉज बट इट्स शेमफुल फॉर हिम टू मेक ए स्टेटमेंट लाइक दिस, और
स्टेटमेंट बहुत गलत दिया है, लेकिन
बट फ्रॉम ए कम्युनिटी हु हैव सफर्ड हॉलोकॉस्ट, Jews have suffered Holocaust, and he comes from that community, and for him to sort of make a statement like this, he has also pained those people who have जो इस त्रासदी के शिकार हुए आज से बहुत साल पहले। तो मैं यही कहूँगा कि ये हमारे गणपति जी, सिद्धि विनायक के भगवान उनको अकल दे और सद्बुद्धि दे, ताकि वो इस तरह लोगों के हजारों लाखों लोगों की जो ट्रेजेडी है उसको मंच पर से इस्तेमाल करके अपना एक ध्येय पूरा ना करें।
And we have Alisha joining us from the Mumbai newsroom. Alisha, if you can take us through the highlights of this complaint copy of advocate Vineet Jindal, because as he's rightly put it, the statements that were made by the Israeli filmmaker, they reek of nothing but of vested interests.
This is the letter that is the complaint letter that has been given by Advocate Vinit Jindal. There are several points that has been pointed out, and specifically over the statement. If we see the Vinit Jindal statement which he has written to DGP Goa, clearly mentioning the content of the statement made by him clearly shows his intent of instigating enmity between groups. Being a social activist and Hindu by religion, my religious sentiment are deeply hurt by the statement made by Nadav Lapid. Nadav Lapid, by making above cited statement, has been committed offence under section 121, 153, 153A and B, 295, 298 and 505 of the IPC, which are cognizable offence and very serious in nature. Not only this, but also he has requested Goa DGP to register an FIR against him over the above said section and to take a strict legal action against him, so he cannot dare to make such kind of hateful and disturbing comment again in future. So this is a letter that we have access, and this is the letter that is given by Vinit Jindal, clearly requesting Goa DGP to register a case against Nadav, who has given a statement over the Kashmir files. And he has also mentioned that being a Hindu, there are many of the religion sentiment that has deeply been hurt by the statement made by him, and whether the fact it's a cognizable offence which will come over the statement that he has given. But yes, there should be an FIR that is to be registered.
Yes, yes. Alicia, stay with us. Also, if you can take us through those remarks that have come in from the Israeli envoy, who's apologized on behalf of Israeli filmmaker Nadav Lapid, saying that these remarks, that he's ashamed and that such remarks are beyond condemnable, the remarks that were made by the Israeli filmmaker.
So we know that even yesterday, where the International Film Fair Festival that happened in Goa, where the statement from Nadav has clearly mentioned that a Kashmiri file is nothing but an propaganda. But now it has really hurt the sentiment of the many people. And now there is also a complaint that has been given by, by Vinit Jindal, who is an advocate and also a social activist, clearly mentioning that such a statement that he has been giving on a public platform, which when it comes to the Kashmiri file, which a number of people, we know that thousands of people have come forward in support of the same film. But right now, giving such statement has really hurt the religious sentiment, after which there should be a case that is need to be registered against him, even if the charges, the section that is going to be imposed on him is something cognizable. But yes, it's a very serious in nature, which is why he has requested the Goa DGP as well and the Goa police to register a case against him.
Alicia, thank you for taking us through all those details.